Hi. Um, Wanted to talk to you a little bit about a subject. I don't know if I did tell you guys that I am writing a book called Consumer Theory, and it might not even be a book because I might make an ebook out of it actually. And one of you said that you would read it when I got done with it. Now I don't know when that's going to happen, but I don't mind talking to you about some of the subjects that I'm going to be writing about. And one in particular that I want to talk to you about is mm, actually, I have a lot, but I'm just going to pick one. I forgot what it was. Oh, it's really short, and I really wanted to write more detail about it, but I'm just going to briefly kind of tell you a little bit about it. And what I wanted to say is that people do not respect free, especially when you're in business. And I say that because when you do things for free, for an example, um, if people feel like they have nothing to gain or to lose, they really are not urgent about being on time or pleasing you or really following the rules or the guidelines. I know I'm talking kind of vaguely, um, but hopefully you'll get the gist of it. When people have to pay for certain things, they do respect their money and they do expect something in return. When it's free, they also expect something in return, and they usually don't really give much quality time or effort to the project. This is not the rule for everyone, but it's true. For an example, if you have to pay for something and say you have to set up and they charge you $200 to set up, you're going to be there first because you want the best spot. Um, you're going to be on time. You're going to be really prepared because you want to make sure you do everything you do to get your return on your money. If it's free, you're going to be late sometimes. I'll get there when I get there. It's free. You have nothing to gain or to lose. If so, they just don't respect free, but they respect money. Even if you don't have to charge a lot if you're for your product. Like if you're trying to do some type of marketing um, strategy or something. Guys, I'm being honest with you. I have been very forgetful and lost for words, and I'm getting kind of concerned about that because things aren't really coming to me as quickly as they used to, and I don't know why. But I am going to give it to God and talk to Him about it. So it's like, what is going on? But so sometimes when you provide a service or a product for someone and you're trying to get more customers or clients and you offer something free, you might want to not let it totally be free. Maybe you might charge a very small fee, which is probably almost free. Um, so sometimes I'm saying sometimes people don't respect free. They take free for granted and they respect money. The other thing is, if you're in business for yourself, I wanted to talk to you about is the follow up with the client. If you meet someone and they give you their name and their number and all that stuff, you want to follow up with that person. Sometimes you meet people and you'll say, oh, I'm going to call you and blah, 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 and you never do. That follow up is very important because that customer might have other people that you can meet, and it might be a long-term customer down the road. So do your follow-up, because sometimes that person is really looking forward for you to get back with them. And I'm not that great at that. As far as your follow-up, what else can you say about following up with customers? Sometimes if you're not very good with following up with your customers or calling them, you might, as soon as you meet the client, and if you have your phone, because you know our phones do everything now, you might want to immediately put them in your database, in your phone, in your email, or wherever, you mark it, whatever you do, you want to immediately put their information in there. That way, if you're going to call them back, when you send that blast email out, you can automatically have them there and it'll send it to them. Also, with your follow-up, get as much information as possible. Meaning, you want to, if they give you your email, which is great, their Instagram, their Facebook page, whatever, you want to get that. Me personally, I like to get addresses, their address and their phone number. Sometimes it's easier to send them information from your phone. Like I tell a lot of people I work with, you don't need a lot of people. You just need a few quality clients. I was going to show you a picture of my flyer. So yes, let's try to get their information. Sometimes people don't want to give out their personal information. And I find out sometimes my older clients, they don't really do email, Instagram, or Facebook. So there are people you do want to send like a card to, a letter to, or whatever, to follow up and say, hey, I met you such and such date. It's great meeting you. Would like to meet you again. Okay. So I think that's all I'm going to share with you as far as that's concerned. About the follow-up. I'm going to go into a lot more detail about it, especially whenever I do get to do my ebook or regular book or whatever. I think it'll be, very helpful. I've been in business for many years, and I think I got a lot to tell beginning business owners. So that'll be all, guys. I'm up here writing some information on here. That's through my theory. So thank you. I'll talk to you another time.